Yo, what? Everything good? People, welcome to my videos. Long time I don't do one like this, but 2026 is almost end of the month of January. With respect to my daughter, you understand? And remember, people, to search me up Deal Figure Entertainment, Stayfiyya. I talk and I sing. And remember, Jamaica sing all of my acapella while I have them online. And sing all of my music them while I have them online. They did all of the beats, all of the punchline, and sing all of the songs. And hip hop do the same, rap do the same, the whole land did the same. And see all that smooth thing you see Africa doing? That reggae, that Afrobeat smooth, yeah, me them get it from. But you got to realize it and to know it. Understand? Do some research and check out my albums them and check out my music. Soon you're gonna get my acapellas them on one drop. This camera is about who is the underground domes them and who is behind it and where they're from. Now, underground base is different from the dome. Underground base is something that they drill down. They have technology that burn rocks. Understand? And they burn them out and live on it there. For evidence, if you live in New York City, have you ever looked at the subway? See, they got doors down there, apartment down there, bathroom down there, and it's underneath the earth. That's what an underground base look like if you want a little sample of that. Understand? Underground base can be hold on many levels. It can be where they capture people, enslave people, and it can be where when the sun falls. For example, let's say the whole planet, like the dinosaur time, went into fume and we can't live on the surface. People turning zombie. We have to flee to underground base and alien make them, dogs make them, species make them, and a whole bunch of other human makes them. Understand? And below there says, "Row." If you watch Phil Scheider, if they didn't delete those videos and cover up what Phil Scheider was saying, you would understand. If you want proof, you see my videos. I was reading a piece of paper showing that underground base exists in America and most of the world around us. Then all the government need to come clean about UFO and other planets exist. You understand that? That's what an underground base is. And for example, and more of an underground base, just search me up and you will get some more. Or you search up the system. But underground base can have technology to pull you from the surface, to zap you from when you're walking, it can zap you and can pull you. And it could use technology to just take you away like that. Understand? This is why the people, this is a different time. This is not Malcolm time or Marcus Garvey time. And Tupac and Biggie time. This is a whole different time period. We in 2026 moving on to a different level, you understand? And technology is beyond human. And for the record, some underground base is on the ground before human discover the planet. Because some species do not live on top of the surface, they live below. And some species have technology to make home below the water. Understand? So you got one on the surface and you got one on the water. The water one is called puddle. Understand? The underground puddle. But this is why sometimes you see flying craft going down in the water. It's on YouTube. You see some flying craft lifting up at the water. They're coming from the underground puddle. I was approached by those people, and they tell me they control all the Google bots, and they've been around before the dinosaur time. Understand? And those who in the underground puddle, they think the planet is on the radiation because they came from a planet where they pop the sun and they flee to there. And some human who discover the technology, who trade with alien and trade with species, live underneath the water. Like for example, what's up, ozone layer. Understand? Anytime America, Japan or Europe or any one of them send any probe into the ozone layer, it will shut off. And in this time period, listen how stupid America is. They want me to stop talk like this, and all of their radio station, they're leaking it to the people. So I'm leaving videos different from radios, understand? So you could look back at 100 zillion times. But this is what it is. Or the ozone layer is also a part of that, and they try to invade them. The ozone layer, need to tell the system within this land to take all their ship off the water, all of their submarine off the water, because they caught falling planet. And they want changes. So when they're out on the ocean, Navy, Marines, and all of you notice a lot of vanishing, a lot of clumping. It's the fish race doing that to you. Understand? And let's go into the underground dome. Underground dome, I am the creator of the domes, believe it or not. Because I control the power. Come on, anything come on, it will happen. If it come on technology way, it will happen. Understand? Just like the warp and the porting, they give me control over it. I was the first human that was approached by some of the almighty creators, and they give me the power of command. So what happened now? After a while, they did, the tree hit me in my head. I don't want to go into that. And then my arms turned into a different way. And just, I don't know, my arm broke, and then suddenly my arm has returned. I mean, something dropped and broke my arm about 30 times. And I said, Mom, I thought I have to go to a hospital. I was shocked, this tree just, and then suddenly my arm just come back together. Understand? So what happened now, my arms become like I could do like that, the shoe shatter, and guns will go off. If you see on YouTube, you see a woman make her hand go boom and bust, just my hand is like that, but I don't exercise it, I do not turn that. Understand? And next level on that now, I realized that I am a different person. And then when I realized one day I was laying down and I just hear something dropping out my arms, and a person said that's how domes created. You have zillions of domes. I mean, your device said that's how domes is. Those came from your body, but you have to understand the levels of creation. Just like how they live in your astral, like you have your body right here, and you call them demons, but there's realms in your body. There's home in it, invincible home. So what these creatures do and what the evils do and the demons they do, they can live within your body. Understand? This is why some Rastaman said to clean your astral. So you clean your astral by drinking bitter. A lot of bitter food, a lot of garlic and ginger and you know, bitter. Just eat bitter food and eat yourself. Keep away from meat and clean your astral. So I have an astral now that deliver weapon. And the weapon that came out of it was a dome. So what a dome do, I'm not the only one does that, but there is other creator of domes. But you gotta if you have a port, ask the port. I am the one who put the command there. Understand? You ask the port, just ask yourself, M1, where dome come from in this land? I ain't gonna tell you say it come from my arm. I am the creator of it. So this is why I have to shut it down. Now listen to this. The domes can move under the earth because it's a technology without scratch. It can go anywhere, bro. You understand? That invincible dome. It can go back into time before human get here. It can go live under your home. It can move anywhere. It can live in the sky. It can live in the rock. You understand? The technology beyond that is unbelievable. But what happened now, it's controlled by creatures them and some of the Usain laws them and some of the natty them, you understand, and some of the slave master them. So that is a very dangerous thing because what they do now, they are attacking the people them on the planet. You understand? Why? Because they want sunfall. So I discover a way to protect the planet, and when I discover a way to protect the planet, I said, oh, this is what you do. So a lot of people walking in the streets and they will feel heavy pain in the back is the dome. The dome lag on to your back and cripple you. So when they try with me now, I control a shotgun. I'm light them up with shotgun. So in the city of New York where I live, they attacking me when I walk. So what I do, I figure out a way how to control the weapon of the earth. So I place the weapon them in the earth. So when they attack me at my residence, you may turn on the weapon them in the earth and I control the command of the planet. Understand that? Something give me the power of the planet by I figuring out how to where the sun was and where the moon was. Because you think it's high, but it's right below us, bro. You might think the sun is up there, but there's a control panel that's right in your home, man. It's somewhere around you. Probably in the tree, probably. It's somewhere, everywhere it is. Understand that? And what I did, I shield it. I noticed there was no no shield for it. So I figure out, I hear the technology, so I follow the technology and the force within the technology. Because there's a force. But I don't say it's technology to cover it up, and people get scared. And what happened, I follow what the force said, and I start to play. I place shield on the sun, shield on the moon, shield on the sun, on the earth, and I cleanse the planet many times. Many times other species try to pollute the land, and the force will tell me, and I will put out probes to cleanse the land. This is what I do. So if our land would have comes on a bacteria, I would have cleansed it. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to set it on autopilot. I don't reach to that level yet. This is why I walk, to reach up to the level so I could get the planet on cruise control to protect itself. But the planet will destroy itself only if the life force on the planet is moving unbalanced. This is why it's clamping away lesbians and gay off the land, because they are the one caught up in the sun. And the dome play a lot of roles in it. Because if you check the dome, the dome is most gays and lesbians. Instead, they're against man having women, and they're against man having many wives. Instead, they believe in using their technology and shit down a man like me and for sons and daughters. They don't believe in man at home the girls and man make baby. You understand? So I believe that that one day it will be gone, and if they do not stop, if they do not get off the planet and they are harassing me under the rules of the law of the country, I should defend myself under the constitutional law. If you are attacking me, I could attack you. Understand? But if you check the earth and the space law, it still fell under the civilian. If you come from another planet and attacking me at my residence with some technology and I have a weapon, I could shoot you. But the species, they do not realize that this land run out of rules and laws. Before the constitutional laws, there was the earth and the space laws. So if a wrong alien attacking you and you a human, you could shoot him. If a dog or a puss or any type of species, understand? All they are just another creation with life. There's some of them just can't die. Understand? Even if you pop the plug out of the wall, you can't kill them. Instead, you just gotta have more where they are, just group up 10 or 20 men and just take it over. If they come in, you just gotta got some real people who are not afraid of master-looking people or some gribbling people. Because where I defend in New York City, it was against the dome. And the dome attacks me 24/7. I got properties where they take over, I can't moving them. Instead, so what I do, I walk around and find weapons to attack them. And the dome is not really human. People have to realize, species could become human. They have powers to just become human. I have seen the domes look like Jay-Z and then they look like a regular man. I have seen them, some just look like Tupac and then no more Tupac. I have seen them, them elves in New York City, elves. I see them, them little, where my gold, those guys, them little short leprechauns. Yeah, I saw them too, up in Farnham. I said, what the hell? And I saw them, have you watched Obey? Obey, the one where the guy comes on, he was seeing things different with his glass, and then he just suddenly start to go to war, and you understand? Sometimes I realize that people do not understand. Sometimes you see in the movie, what you see in the movie is the reality. I have seen those things, and I realize they come from the dome. You understand? So if the dome is from another planet, and they fall the planet and fall the time period, and one Earth person figure out how to protect the planet, I must do everything in my power to protect myself and protect the people. Because when I talk to the master them that control the planet, they say they do not interfere with government. Government is not their rule. They don't give a damn what government want to do. All they do is worry about their resource planet. This is their resource planet where they take resource from. Things that we do not want, they just find a way to take it. And what happened now, they come say they do not involve in government business. They're going to give me the powers and army to protect myself, either me or the government. If the people still keep believing in government that fooling them and tricking them and telling them say don't go like that, and the realities happen, might as well then clamp them on the earth. Understand? This is what they tells me. So they said focus and save the people. Focus and save the people, because the police system is leading the people into their death. So this is why when you tell me don't walk, me walk. And several times the police I try roll up in money to lock me up. And I don't know what happened, people. All I know is just see the car shut off and then just vanish. You understand? But I realize most of the police system in this land, they came up from the domes. Or they come up from the underground bases. And some of them are species taking on human form and coming up to the surface. But there was a time where they used to do that. And space came, and when space came, they did agree with the animals to stop interfere with human. And must stay out of human liberty. There was an agreement with space and the species to stay out of human territory. So this is why when them come ramp now and with me, I'm have weapon, I'm gonna defend myself. That was natural species way. That was natural life force. You attack, I attack. Instead, so they control the system, some of the species and some of the system of the creatures, them control the system. So they don't believe that. Their mind suddenly gone somewhere else. Like the stupid domes, their mind gone somewhere else where they attacking me and I realize, well, I have weapons to defend myself under the constitution laws of the land and on with the earth and the space laws. If you come from another planet and attacking me and I could defend myself, I have to defend myself. Because if I would have come to the dome with my guns, you don't want to capture me and shoot me. That's what's natural. Instead, but the stupid domes and the stupid justice system, they look like they are afraid of them. So, but at one point, I said to myself, well, if they try to capture the people, if they try to doom the land and doom the land, and I become a person that with powers to defend myself, I have to defend the people and I have to defend the land. Even the trenches down in Jamaica that control the web and keeping the people them under poverty. And stopping the internet and sabotaging Rasta, their stocks and their blogs and their money and their music and taking it for themselves and draining the land and taking the income to another planet. They are the dumb. So when they ramp with me, I'm send the shotgun and shoot it up. And then come begging and say, do not send no shotgun to the parish. But then me write a note and tell them, yo, stop slave Jamaican people. Stop slave the people them underneath the ground. You understand? So what they do in America now, when I defend myself against the dumb slave system on top of the surface, everything that belong to me blood, them take it. If I buy a pants and it should come through the mail, they took it. If I check, it's coming through the mail, they took it. If I invest in anything, they took it. Me just hear them say them alarm because them live next door. Understand? And they make it a duty to steal the people. And them are the one who sing all of my songs in Jamaica. You have to understand them can become young, old, purple, blind and pretty. A man can program all Jamaican language and come at Jamaica and say talk Jamaica, you would never know. And just program the history of the knowledge. The blood could do that. You can program the whole of Jamaica knowledge and just come here and talk like Jamaica. But the baddest thing, you don't even realize that. Yeah, when them come in your community, you have to check them blood. Any man that bad in the community where they're from, as them come, they check them. They even fight with them and say, that you do? That you're from, let me go run some check. The man them a yard, Seaview, Jungle, Marvally, the whole of Westmoreland. Everywhere in the land. Any man moving on a community to protect yourself from dome and species and transformation come. You once he start to behave a certain way, you check where him from, blood. If him saying from New Kingston or Seaview, you check if him send a man down there, blood. Port down there, send a port car or drive down there, go check up to make sure you're not species. And make sure you're not somebody, America, FBI or CIA or the dome transforming as some man to come kill or some youth that come supposed to uplift the community. Understand? Because I realize I run an experiment. It's not them save I save myself. It's an experiment I run. Understand? And when we run the experiment, then we call it crazy. So if I didn't figure out the almighty power, there's an almighty power I figure out. Because when I tell you they headshot me, and the dome headshot me. I'm telling you they shoot me in my chest many times and I'm check. He just bounce off me. I say, what? Gunshot go off and dreadlocks not dead? Well, you are dead. You understand? And then when we realized we could have command the weapon and I turn it on the dome. Now, America's system want to control me because they are afraid of them. You understand? All justice must tell America and Jamaica, whatever belong to me, you give it to me. Because me talk to the ones them that create all things. And they want freedom through the universe. They want to get rid of all of them species and alien and the Usain and the Nadi, their madness. Understand? So them are army with power. Either you, justice, or me. Because you set laws for us to follow. Understand? You can't just give court order. Judge, don't give no court order to lock up man and give your country 50 report. Because under the Constitution laws, we could defend ourselves as people. If you do not stop, like Buzzer said, March 75, government of America said, war, like you never see before. You're going to force the people to rise up on the system. And my way is supposed to save the system from getting penalized. Because we all know that all I want to get attacked by you saying law and just keep on yourself quiet like that. How much time they kill me on my return? Something is protecting me, and I'm protecting myself by enlightening you. Because he want me, he said, enlighten them. Understand? This is the enlightened camera. You must put the situation on an order at your post office. If my own property here, what you need to do, you just work or give the space order. What if it's space order for my way? Because if you're caught caving the land, you can't bring in no rule. America, you cannot set no rule. Because you're caught killing the whole nation. No government that caught pop in the sun can set no rule. Unless I gonna be the one come set the rule. You understand? They attempt to hire them at Jamaica Avenue and hire them at Times Square. This is what the technology asks for. You understand? That means that you no more exist. And Troop were left over train the people. NYPD were left over train NYPD. CIA were left over train CIA, FBI, and so on and so on and so on. Same thing down in Jamaica. If Jamaica know I have something done here and the police force say hell no, tell the police force, yo, you're gonna get wiped out. And I'm not the one gonna be doing it to you. That's what you're walking on. Understand? And this thing pressure me all the time, bro. New government that set laws and going against it, you need to wake up and fire your government that doing wrong. Write up paper and kick them out the system. Before this thing kill out the whole nations of people. I tell me, you're gonna clip out the whole police force, clip out the whole marine, whole of the navy and the whole government, and then you gonna start clip out the people. And all it takes is maybe $5,000 and one home when me buy. Understand? And if you don't think you exist, blood, tell the government stop override what the people them own and stop use forgery paper to own what the people them own. And do your investigation. Understand? And they tell me if I sue America, you lose the whole country because all I need was a hot no. And all those things, after the attack, it's coming from the dome and it's coming from the underground base. Understand? You guys patrol down there and space gonna kill you out if you don't put this thing together. And remember, I'm a civilian. Civilian, write 50 note, judge, you stupid judge, do not approve no paperwork. They're going to kill out the white race. You cannot want to give out paperwork to lock up someone who, when your country caught falling and killing so much people. And you don't solve one problem with the goddamn star. So you cannot give out paperwork. Stupid country, you cannot do that. They're going to kill out the people. And stop support those stupid fool. Hold the grounds, man. That's what America stand for, man. Hold ground and be brave. Fear no species, all there is another one, man. If you stand strong, you have something else to protect you, man. This was a camera about the dawn, man. Understand? Now you realize what they are. Peace.